Brown, I wanna be the very best. A fucking Pokemon. Making the Pokemons and getting Pokemons. I will poke the Pokemons with Pokemon. You teach me and Pokemons. They're the Pokemons.
It's time for Sunrise with the Sleepy Boys.
Forgive us, Father, for we are about to sin and be very naughty boys. You know what? Fuck Val Kilmer.
What happened to Val Kilmer? What did he do?
Fuck everyone that's ever played Batman. Just fuck them all.
What is wrong with you? Because of your one bad experience with Christian Bale. And he's really holding on to that.
Fuck Adam West.
Awesome. What? How dare you? How dare you?
With my penis.
How dare you? What is wrong with you?
I'd fuck Adam West with my penis.
I would hope.
I would fuck him right now. I would fuck him today.
Wait, what about Michael Keaton?
I'd let Michael Keaton fuck me.
Okay. As he quotes TLC lyrics at you. I want to watch the other guys now.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So back to the future. Penguins are awesome.
Marty.
We want to see that crossover big time.
I have the most addictive personality there is.
Jeff, I have a super
sugar
addictive
and caffeine. Yeah.
Jeff, I have a super addictive personality, but I'm also one of those people that gets super addicted to something and then says, "Okay, I'm done with it," and walks away from it.
That's so
I don't
true.
do that
You
second
absolutely. Mark will go full on and like dedicate his whole life to it, and then the next day he's like, "Oh yeah, man, I dropped that." It's like, what?
Based on my bad habits, I do the same, but it takes a decade before I make that decision. So, dude, when I smoked cigarettes, I was smoking a pack and a half to 2 packs a day, and that was when they were $11 fucking a pack.
How much are they now?
I don't know. I don't smoke. Also, that was in Chicago.
Point.
It was $11.82 a pack was the cheapest I was finding.
See, I gave up smoke after about 6 months of smoking vape. Mm-hmm. I gave up on smoking vape. Cold turkey, just threw everything away, and that was it. I've stopped drinking a number of times throughout my life, not for any particular reason other than I just forgot to drink for a while. I was drinking a Monster a day for about 4 months straight, and then I was just like, I need to stop because I feel like shit, and I did. And then I haven't had coffee in like 4 days.
So I quit smoking cold turkey, which was fine, but I mean, I tried quitting 2 times beforehand, and it did not take. I'll take a month off of drinking every year just because. A couple of reasons. One, I get to a point where I just don't want to drink for a bit. 2, my dad, although he hasn't had a drink in 38 years, is still an alcoholic, which means I'm more likely to be an alcoholic. So I feel like it's important to take some time off and make sure I don't have frankly, any withdrawal symptoms.
Okay, question for you. This isn't trying to be a smartass. This is just sheer ignorance. How can you be an alcoholic if you haven't had any drink for 30 years?
If my dad were to have a drink tomorrow, he would not be able to have only one.
Oh. So it's like how
one of those things that like once you're an alcoholic and that's like a thing you deal with, like it's something that's just kind of always a part of you. And like,
so the thing,
it's like when it's like what happened to Philip Seymour Hoffman when he would like stop doing heroin and stuff for the longest time, and then one day he just did it and then did all the heroin.
Yeah. A big thing people don't understand about alcohol and alcoholism is it literally changes your brain chemistry.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
But I mean, like to the point where you have a chemical dependency on the alcohol. So if you stop drinking it, first off, if you actually are truly an alcoholic and you stop drinking, the withdrawal can kill you.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's really very dangerous.
It's very dangerous. And that's why a lot of people, It's not even like, hey, go to rehab because it'll help you stop. It's like, hey, go to rehab because they'll make sure
But
you don't
die.
Go to rehab. They'll fix your brain.
Well, that's the thing. They can't.
Yeah.
That's the other part of it is it's an irreversible change to your brain chemistry. It's
Holy
not like so some people who get on antidepressants, sometimes it just takes like you can get off them eventually because it has fixed your brain chemistry. Sometimes you can never get off them because your brain chemistry is just different. Alcoholism isn't that way. Alcoholism is once you cross that threshold, that's it. You're just, that's where you are forever. It's also a lot to do with the dependency. It's like I said, it's a whole thing. But so that's why I never going to let myself get to that point.
I mean, because it's so crazy too, because it all depends on like how you are as a person or if you're predisposed to it. Because like I can, even though I really love whiskey, like I can stop drinking whiskey and be like, it's,
Yeah.
like, I mean, especially right now, I can't taste it. Like I tried to have a little taster of whiskey. And I was like, oh, fuck, I can't taste this at all. It just tastes like pure alcohol. That's all I could taste. I was like, this tastes terrible. I can't do this.
Well, tell you what, let me
Jasmine was like, hey. Oh, I know. When those taste buds come back. Well, no,
because I've got some whey for you guys.
Bless you.
Thank you. What'd you say, Jeff?
I've got some whey for you and Jasmine. I guess Aaron, too.
What is
whey, W-H-E-Y. I made cheese.
He's going to help you get jacked when you go to the gym.
Whey is a byproduct of making cheese. It's like the water that's left over.
I know about.
And it's very flavorful. So like if you make a pasta or anything on your own, or like a pizza dough, if you use the whey, it'll actually infuse a cheesy flavor into things.
Nice.
I thought you were just going to have to drink it, and that sounds horrible.
Well, people use the whey protein all the time.
No. See, I thought he was saying like it was delicious, so you guys should drink. And I was like, that sounds.
No.
Drink the cheese water, Brandon.
No, like I'm making lasagna tomorrow, and I'm going to use the whey instead of regular water when I make the pasta.
Ooh, guys, I've been learning how to cook shit finally.
Essentially, it works like a mother when you're doing like sourdough and imbues.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm excited. That's going to be right for the lasagna.
I should try that when I make enchiladas next time.
Dude, you definitely should. So I just made ricotta because it's super, super simple.
I love ricotta.
Dude, it's so easy. All you need is milk, heavy cream, distilled white vinegar, and salt.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And then it's literally just you mix 7 cups of milk and 1 cup of heavy cream together. You put them on you put them in a pot. You put it on the stove, and you just crank the heat to 200. And you want to keep it mixing because you obviously don't want it to burn. But once the liquid reaches 200, you pull it off and you pour in 5 tablespoons of white vinegar, 3 teaspoons of salt, and you let it sit for 10 minutes. Pour it through a cheesecloth, and there you go. You got ricotta.
Holy shit, that's amazing.
That's it. It's so fucking simple, dude. And it's the creamiest ricotta I've ever had in my life.
Well, yeah, because you're not getting like mass-produced ricotta.
Exactly. So I'm very excited. I'm going to make lasagna tomorrow and then raviolis next week.
Oh.
That's
awesome. It's going to be good. Yeah, I figure...
I might come over for those raviolis.
You don't have taste buds.
They're going to come back. Jesus.
Jeff, can you put some in a Ziploc and freeze it for when I come back?
Dude, I always have some frozen.
He could just make some when you come back.
No, I want some of this batch.
I can do that.
Brandon, think about it. If you eat some of this batch and I eat some of this batch, it's like we had dinner together.
It's like a dinner date.
Why couldn't we just have dinner together?
That's too complicated.
No. How's that
I
more
almost
complicated?
always have ravioli on it, like homemade ravioli in my freezer, dude.
So you know how there's a lot of films that start off with the like this is a dramatization of something.
Sure.
I would love for them to just start putting like a traumatization on it. Like,
Wouldn't that just
like,
be
I don't
the
know.
warning? Wouldn't that be the warning for our show?
That's going to be
Oh my
that's going to
God.
be a movie about Mark.
Can that be our new tagline?
Sure.
This is a traumatization
This is
recorded
a
in front of
traumatization of society.
recorded in front of a dead studio audience.
How'd they kill themselves?
They didn't. They drank the wrong punch.
Dude, I read a thing once where this girl was saying about how she's really confused because her entire childhood, her dad would never drink Kool-Aid, not any kind, didn't matter the flavor, the color, consistency, how sweet you made it, nothing. She would never drink it. It wasn't until like her mid to late 20s that she found out the reason why is because her dad was one of like the FBI agents that walked into Jonestown.
Well, that's
Ooh,
ridiculous because that was Flavor Aid, not Kool-Aid.
Fuck you. Flavor Aid is amazing. Okay.
No, that's what was used at Jonestown.
Oh.
Stupid.
So, you know how most restaurants will evolve and change with the times. You know, they'll update their logos and branding and all that and shit.
Sure, unless you're Gene and Jude's because you're perfect.
Right. There is a handful of restaurants that are in the Utah area, and they're not they're not like sit down restaurants. They're like fast food places that I swear to fucking God they have not like updated anything about their place since like I was born. Like they're still like
No,
there's
you don't
just
say Utah's behind the times. No way.
they're getting there. But no, there's this fast food place called Arctic Circle here that
Because that makes sense.
I know, right? Well, they're known for their shakes and shit.
Okay.
The shit is the important part though.
Glad you got that.
But they have been giving like for the around Halloween, they've been giving the same fucking like dollar store fucking flashlights out for Halloween like in that kids meals since fucking 1992, if not longer.
Dig it.
How many
And
do
I
you
just what?
How many do you have?
Like 11.
There you go.
But no, and I saw an ad for him today, like, because I don't watch TV all that often. I'm house sitting, so I was watching TV, and an ad came on. Come on down to Arctic Circle, where we've got special flashlights with every pumpkin bucket meal. I'm like,
Pumpkin bucket meal.
yeah, because they give the kids meal during the holiday or during Halloween. They put
Oh no,
the kids
I
meals
got it.
in a pumpkin bucket, so that the kids
Man,
can
that
trick or treat
doesn't
with it.
sound good.
I would love to find out from Bailey in writing that, yeah, every time Key comes, it just goes, I made it.
No, that.
You sound like fucking Uncle Fester.
Made it.
Oh my God, no! I kick my own ass if I came like that. Wait till I'm halfway
Oh
through
my
my first
God.
beer. Let's wait till I get to my second one.
Yeah, I got a rum or a vodka and Coke right now because we're out of rum.
All of my alcohol is at the house right now, except for my beers that I still had here.
See, I knew I wasn't going to have enough whiskey to make it through tonight and tomorrow. So I went to the alcohol store to buy whiskey, and then I bought just a fuck ton of. I bought whiskey, rum, and
Ooh,
and beer. So I'm
whiskey
having a
did
good
you
day.
get, bud?
Just Jack. I'm mixing it. I'm not really being an adult.
Funny enough, I'm
We can
jacking right
mix it.
now.
Nice. Hey, if you really want to step up your game but keep it within the Jack family, get yourself a Jack single barrel. Oh, dude, can't go wrong. So good.
Honestly, if I ever want to step it up, all right, I'm going to go get me a nice sketch.
Well, that's
Why
awesome.
everyone-
Oh, so that's another thing I wanted to mention to you. So I've been stepping up my Scotch game lately because I've been firmly in the bourbon wheelhouse. And
Yeah.
and don't get me wrong, I love bourbon, but like I've really been like pushing myself like, all right, it's time to start branching out. I gotta
to more alcohol.
yeah, to more alcohol. So
you know,
I got so it literally was down to the wire on, am I going to get an Offerman Lagavulin or right? It's so good, but here's the thing: I have had the Offerman Lagavulin because of you, and I was like, all right, at some point, I know I'm gonna buy this. It's gonna happen, but I know I can get it like at any point. I went to Twin Liquors and they had a Lafroig 10, but it was a cask strength.
Wait, really?
Yeah. So it's like it's I think like 57 proof, 57%.
What the fuck?
And
I'm playing a video game too.
it's a goddamn like tire fire.
That
Like,
sounds awesome.
it's amazing. It's really good. I liked it. But and then I got a Highland 12 store pick from Twins as well.
Who
Hold the
love
fucking
your
phone.
store
Key
picks?
just popped online.
He's watching just like jumping like, I'm here.
I missed you guys.
He's just he's at the wedding still, but he's like, no, my brothers.
But I don't know for definite yet, but probably like around the 15th, maybe the 16th, somewhere in there.
Gotcha.
When you and Brandon are going to make your love real.
We've made that more than once. There's
The physical expression of your unspoken bonds.
We've done that too.
They're gonna play "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" by Elton John.
But it's gonna be done. It's gonna be done in a woo voice.
Dude,
we're both.
I knew that wasn't just a dream at Matt and Shannon's wedding.
What?
What?
The physical representation.
Oh yeah.
I thought I saw some things.
We spooned crazy. And by spoon, I mean...
Well, they started by spooning. They started by spooning, but they were quickly forking.
Yeah. Brandon penetrated me from behind.
Whoa!
From 3 rooms away.
Yeah, it was crazy. But
so wait, it turned out to be a glory hole then.
It wasn't. It was indeed glorious.
The thing is, though, there wasn't a hole there until Brandon got erect. Then just smashed through the walls.
Oh, it was it was like Bruce Banner dick.
Yeah. We played hide the zucchini.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think freaking, I think that the Hulk's pants have to be the strongest thing in the Marvel Universe.
I never get that because dude is always wearing regular sized pants, and then all of a sudden, right when he turns into the Hulk, it's like they expand, like and it's like
there's an explanation for that. They've actually made an explanation.
He's wearing unstable molecule pants.
No, so he's got you know how his stereotype pants are like the purple pants, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was actually a one shot that I read, and like I actually met the guy that wrote it. His name's Jesse Blaze Snyder. So the explanation for that is Bruce Banner, because he knew that this was an issue, made himself a pair of like super, super stretchy pants and wears them underneath all of his clothes.
That makes sense.
Like there's he's got like this elastic thing that he has sewn together so that when he expands, the seam breaks and releases the rest of the pant, like the space for the pants. So there's an actual reason behind that.
huh.
That makes sense. I mean, Bruce Banner would be smart enough to think about it.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't take a fucking rocket scientist to figure that out.
Is he a rocket scientist or just a scientist?
He's a smart person. That's all that matters.
Okay.
But shit. So speaking of the Marvel stuff, I was going through some. I've been going through all my file folders and stuff, just trying to clear some of the bullshit out. And I came across this sketch I did right after Infinity War came out. It was supposed to be a 6-panel comic. I never actually got around to finishing it though, aside from the initial sketches. But it's Thanos right before he does the snap, and Scarlet Witch comes up behind him and is basically like, "Hey, I just want my brother back." And so he's teaching her how to use the Reality Stone. It was really cute because I made it like I made her like a chibi style. It's really cute. I think I'm gonna finish it up and make it like full size.
Good, man.
We'll see. All right.
I stayed up way too damn late.
What time did you go to bed, honey?
Like 4.
You bitch. I did too. Me and went to a haunted house last night and then came back to our place or my place and watched a movie, which is nice.
Nice.
And then we made out on the couch for like 45 minutes. It was pretty hot. Yeah.
Oh,
I touched a boob.
It was just yourself. You were just feeling.
I was copping a feeling myself. Yeah.
She's like, I'm right here.
And I'm like, yeah. What about it?
Yeah. What about it? Is a man not allowed to touch himself anymore?
Can't a man enjoy a boobie? Oh shit, dude. Do you ever have to let your eyes recalibrate?
Absolutely. As somebody who has no eyesight, yes.
Wait, you have no eyesight? Is that why you wear the glasses?
I wear I am so blind. You know this. You almost threw up from wearing my glasses.
Yeah, that's true. So the other day I went out
you
to
called me a liar.
I did call you a liar.
And then you put them on and you're like, I am so sorry.
I'm like, oh, fuck me. No, don't do this to me. Anyway, so the other day I went out to a bar with one of my friends. It was Taco Tuesday. That's not important, but I just wanted to let you know that they were bomb fucking tacos. And so we were sitting outside because COVID, and also we wanted to, because it's starting to cool down here and it feels really good outside.
Sure.
And then while we were sitting out there was like the sun was starting to go down. And so like there was a point where, because my right eye dilates differently than my left eye, like they just don't dilate at the same pace.
Right.
So what I ended up having to do was cover up one of my eyes for a couple of minutes. And she was just like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm recalibrating my face. And she's like, how much have you had to drink? And I was like, I had 2 rum and cokes. I'm fine. My eyes just don't work the right way. So she thought I was crazy, and in reality,
well, you are. But
yeah, but in this instance, I was completely justified.
I would like to say it is really funny, just that because that is absolutely something you do, where you just be sitting there and like, I need to recalibrate my eyes.
Well, and here's the thing is like I don't want to say I don't have a filter, because I have a filter.
You do?
But shut the fuck up. But here's the thing is when there's something I need to do, I'm going to take care of it. I don't get those people that have to be like super secretive about it. Like, oh gosh, it's time for my, I don't know, like, oh, I have an inhaler. Let me just run out to the bathroom or whatever and take my inhaler or whatever. Like, if you need to do your inhaler, just fucking do your inhaler. Like, for me,
right,
I need to recalibrate my fucking eyes. I'm going to recalibrate my fucking eyes. I don't care if we're talking about your grandma dying. I'm recalibrating my face.
Wow.
But yeah, that's just me. Anyway, we were talking about video games.
We were. I'm going to recalibrate my eyes. You shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up about your dead grandma. I don't give a fuck about grandma. Grandma dead. Move on.
My eyes need to recalibrate.
Fuck. She ain't using her eyes. I gotta use my eyes.
Oh, hey, Mark.
Hey, yeah, I'm still fucking here.
It's like, I did
Mark,
not
when
hit
did you
her.
join
I
us?
did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh my God. The number of times I've gotten that in the last like 6 months just pisses me off. Like, here's the thing is everybody that's ever been like, oh, hi, Mark, thinks they're the first fucking person to do it.
Oh, no, I know I'm not the first person to do it.
No, I
but-
know. And I know that you're socially aware about that. But,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
especially in Utah where Mormons are like everywhere. They don't really fully understand that, like, outside of Utah, the room's not that uncommon of a thing to hear references to.
Yeah.
It's like when people are like, "Oh, it's Walker Texas Ranger." I'm like, "Get fucked, man."
Oh, that's a new one.
That's not for
What?
me. They call me Walker Texas Ranger.
So when are you going to need bail for the murder spree?
Not soon.
Jesus, dude.
But yeah, so like as soon as
Well, it's
my
gonna, by the way, that one's going to get worse because they just remade the show.
Yeah, it's
Gary Padalecki.
Yep.
So here's the thing: is as soon as they found out that my last name was Walker, or as soon as they found out that
You were a Texas Ranger?
Seaman recruit Walker was from Texas, everyone lost their shit when I was in the Coast Guard. So it was like they'd be like, "Oh, the Walker, where are you from?" "Oh, I'm from Texas." Texas? You think you're some kind of fucking Walker Texas Ranger?
Oh
No.
God.
Oh.
I really don't. I just want to do my job and go home, please.
That's why they went with that? I would have had so much more fun with it. Well, you think the odds of the Ranger are upon us?
I was in
I would have
boot
just
camp.
started quoting the theme song.
Oh.
I was
Wait.
in boot camp when this happened, so I
Did I
wasn't in much of that phase. Okay. Well, welcome to the show, everyone. God damn it, you bitch! Stop shaking.
That's a way to start off.
Talking to his lady-ish friend.
This bitch on the bed with me right now. Lay down,
Jeez.
bitch. Lay down,
Is it
bitch.
an actual bitch?
Yeah, her name's Emerald. She's a sweet girl.
Do
I
they call her Emmy for short?
they do call her Emmy for short.
Stand by your man.
Brandon is the songbird of our generation.
What are you doing?
Jeez.
That's my cum sound.
You need to work on that.
I am speechless right now.
That's how I imagine that actor who speaks in the monotone voice coming. Bueller.
Oh, that guy.
Bueller, anyone? Bueller.
Oh, dude. Speaking of
Man, that's a
speaking of octopus, so me and Bailey were talking about James Bond.
Octopussy.
Yes, he was like, "That's not a movie. That sounds like a part." I was like, "Bailey,
That's absolutely a
it's
movie.
Literally a movie called Octopussy."
It's not even just a movie, it's a name of a character in the movie.
Yeah, I told her, like, look it up. I am telling you the truth. She did not believe me, so I had to Google it for her. And I was like, look. It's like, there's really a James Bond. I'm like, yes, I'm telling you
It is
the
one of the
truth.
most ridiculous names. It's one I don't know why. I honest to God have no idea why.
See, I didn't know about that movie up until I saw Mallrats when I was like probably 11. I was like, what the hell is Octopussy?
And I'm a huge James Bond fan, and even that movie is not one that I go to.
Really?
No. It is not one of my favorites at all. It's probably my least favorite.
See, I wonder how, because there's been, I don't know if it's true or not about how Tom
Yes,
Hardy.
Mark?
I'm just letting y'all do y'all's thing. I'm just along for the ride on this one.
You're just grinning like a like a fucking creep.
I'm just happy to be here. That's all.
I'm just happy to be here.
Just join in at any time.
Hi, Jasmine.
Mark says hi.
Hi, Jazz.
I miss you.
Key says hi.
Oh.
Why did his sound so much sweeter than mine?
Mark wants to know why his sounded so much sweeter than his. That's what you tell a child. Oh, don't worry, I don't have favorites.
You haven't seen me since I moved.
Mark said you haven't seen me since I moved.
Oh my God, he is so sad right now.
Sounds like you're just justifying your favoritism.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I could make other reasons up.
They're not valid, but she can make them up.
Okay, I'm done with the podcast. Bye.
Oh. All
But
right,
yeah,
It's there. One of the main bad guys in Octopussy is like straight up having like a conversation with her, and he's like trying to like soothe her and like convince her otherwise, and he's just. And I can only. Oh my gosh, I want to know how difficult it was. Like, you know, just showing up and like knowing, like, oh man, I'm in this new James Bond movie, and it's gonna be, you know, because Bond movies have always garnered a lot of attention.
Obviously.
And so this guy's like, oh, sweet. I landed the bad guy role in the new James Bond movie.
Brandon, did you just say gardenered?
No, garden. No, I don't know.
You did. You said gardenered.
What? Fuck you.
Garnered.
All right. I wasn't fucking that far off.
A gardener is somebody that plants plants in a garden. To garner something means to fucking pay close attention to it.
Right, which is what a gardener does too.
You know what? I'm about to garden your thing that needs some garnering.
Well, as long as you don't forget to re-put your soul.
No. Oh, Mark, there's so many hills I see you dying on, and you're correct. This is not one of them.
So many hills. This is not the one I'm going to die upon, man. Oh, shit. I got to go sleep. I'm sorry. I'm playing Minecraft. I just got attacked by one of those fucking wraith things.
Oh, I'm so glad I never got into Minecraft.
Jeff, don't you be a
No,
fucking hater.
guys. Honestly, it's
I
more the
love
fact of
Minecraft.
like,
You leave it alone.
I'm already obsessed with so many video games. I'm currently replaying Jack 3, which does mean that I've
Oh
also
my god, I'm
recently
jealous of
replayed Jack and Dexter and Jack 2. So, a game that never
I'm so
ends.
jealous of you right now.
Yeah, you should.
See the games I can never get sick of playing over and over again would have to be so for one
BioShock?
it's gonna have to be Resident Evil 1 through 3, well 4 as well. What else? Final Fantasy 7 7, 9, and then what else would I never get
Speaking
tired
of Final Fantasies, me and Jeff started our playthrough of Final Fantasy 1 recently, and we named all the characters after the Sleepy Boys.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, I forget who we made.
Key, you're a
everyone,
white
but
mage.
White
Brandon,
mage.
you're a red mage.
Key's the white mage. Brandon's the red mage.
Did
Jeff,
you
I
almost
think,
call?
you're
Wait,
the
no,
monk.
stop. Did you almost call Key the wet mage?
I
He is
thought
the
I
white
heard that
mage.
too.
You called him the wet mage.
The wets.
Brandon,
Apparently me.
Hello. How's it going?
hi, buddy. What you eating there? Sounds like pudding.
Close. If pudding also had chicken in it, that's what I'd be eating.
Casserole?
Chicken salad.
Ooh. Ooh.
Which, come to think of it, is essentially an uncooked casserole.
Oh.
Hot
I don't
takes
like-
here.
I don't like the way that sounds at all, honestly. Oh.
Did I ever tell you guys about this one patient that was about to go under anesthesia about what he said because he was from Mississippi?
Did he? I'm guessing it was something about fucking his sister.
No, it was far. Well, I wouldn't say far.
Goddamn
worse than
Mississippi.
what I say,
hold
but
on. How could it be far worse?
no, I said it could have been far worse than that.
Multiple. More than one sister.
So anyway, we had this patient. He was from Mississippi, whatever. He was going to get his surgery done. He's in there, and then he's all like, he's all asking us like where we're all from. We're like, oh, we're all from Texas. He's like, oh yeah, only steers and queers come from Texas. And then here's the fucked up part: all the males inside of there, but me, were all gay. Right when he said that, and I'm looking up like, oh my god. And the anesthesiologist, the best part is like, oh, dude, you're about to go to sleep. Like, literally.
You're about to go to sleep in a room full of these queers.
You just
like-
insulted a bunch of us, insinuating that gay is bad, and now we're about to drug you.
Well, let's just say that. Let's just put it this way: you're not going to wake up unmolested.
Oh,
You're gonna
Let's
wake
put
up.
it this way. You're going to
different.
sleep a steer and you're going to wake up a queer.
You're going to sleep a steer. You're going to wake up a doe.
If you have if you have dreams about deliverance, that's just that's common.
Do I hear banjos?
Right.
They play dueling banjos while he's under.
They just start playing the dueling, but God damn it!
You got
Hey,
it?
Junior.
I almost had a Porky Pig moment, and I had to cut myself off before Mark could make fun of me.
What are you talking about? I haven't made fun of your Porky Pig impression in a long time.
Right, and it was enough to make sure that I never did it in front of you again.
Oh,
Why
come
don't you
on,
just,
dog.
whenever he makes fun of Porky Pig,
Oh
remind him
my
that he's
God.
usually going through puberty.
That, I mean, he's not wrong. All right. So here's the thing. Like, until you
He
told the
just
story,
isn't gonna make fun. He just isn't gonna make fun of me sounding like Porky Pig because he knows he won't get this hog if he does.
Speaking
I think
wait. Are you
Porky
saying?
a real specific situation?
Are you saying that if I make fun of you for sounding like Porky Pig, you won't give me your Porky Pig?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all, folks.